I did the song before.
You did this song before.
Pillow Talk. Hello, everyone. This is Pillow Talk. I'm your host, ADRIANNA, and this is some girl.
Your other host, sometimes, but I don't talk as much, Sarah.
Well, it's hard to talk when I'm doing all the talking.
It's hard to talk when you don't shut up.
That's what I just said.
So this week's topic, we're going to be talking about something that everyone gives us a hard time about. Bisexuals.
Mm-hmm. Everyone is bisexual except for those people that are not bisexual. Only gays and... what's the opposite? Straights. I always forget what they're called. First, I think it's really confusing for bisexuals growing up.
Like, oh shit, Julie.
Oh shit, I'm gay. Oh shit, no, I'm straight. It was just a face. Oh shit, no, now this new girl came around. Oh shit, and then you just for the longest time.
It probably takes a while to figure it out.
And you're just like, oh.
What am I?
The bisexual.
I feel like it's just like the existential crisis of like sexuality. It's like a bisexual. Sometimes I think people forget they could be bisexual.
Because you're like, I'm gay, now I'm straight, now I'm gay. And you're like, you're not either of those.
And you have to, and then when you're like if you're just dating a lesbian and you're doing lesbian things and you're hanging out with a lesbian, then you kind of feel like probably more of a lesbian.
That is definitely true.
Right?
Because if you are, hanging out with a lesbian, if you're hanging out with another bisexual, that's a whole other story. You're hanging out with a lesbian.
What is that even like?
I don't know.
Do bisexuals date other bisexuals?
I think they do.
Tell us in the comments, because I don't know.
Bisexuals are like these foreign mystical creatures that were just like, what do they do in their spare time? Did you ever, for one point, think you were bisexual?
Yes, I think that's...
I didn't.
I think that's why sometimes bisexuals get a hard time, because...
You come out and you're like, I'm bisexual.
Bisexual is like a safety net. It's like falling into a net. Instead of just falling on the ground.
So, but I also think, so I think it's like something for gay people to tell their parents, because you're like, it's like the gateway sexuality.
It's like the gateway sexuality. It's like you're taking a stop at bisexual on the way to full-blown lesbian.
But the pit stop is at your parents' house.
Yeah. You can go right in reverse into the closet.
But then when they're totally okay with it, you're like, just kidding, still going into gayhood. we don't take it seriously. Because, like, I feel like... most bisexuals don't tell their parents that they're gay. Well, no, they might, and then they're like, just kidding, Mom, bisexual. And their mom's like, thank God.
That's a good...
That's probably... Thank Jesus.
Really, then, bisexuals are the smarter ones, because...
they just go for the...
Because then you go all in, and then you can fall back and be like, no, bye, and then it's like, oh my...
And it'd be a great...
It's harder to go by, and then they...
Okay, so for those who haven't come out yet, tell your parents that you're gay, and then it's a great Christmas present to tell them that you're actually bisexual. Guess what, Janice? She's just bisexual. There's still a chance she could end up with a man. I wish I could give my mother the gift of bisexuality, but I cannot.
You could, and then you could just keep dating women.
Haven't found the right man for me yet, Mom.
No.
Just gonna continue in gayhood. 90% of people in the world are bisexual. No, 80%, because 10% are gay. And then 10% are straight. So I think those are the only people that ever need to come out. Like, I think when you're like 16, 17, 25, 40, whenever it is you come out, that's when you come out as gay or straight. That's when everyone should be like, okay, you've reached that age. Are you gay or straight? And if you're like, oh no, I'm not coming out, then you're like, okay, you're bisexual. I also want to know in the comments, who do bisexuals prefer to hang out with?
Like
lesbians, straight people. Because like, as a gay person... when I hang out with a straight couple, it's kind of painful. Would you just rather hang out with bisexuals?
That's just too much confusion.
There's so much confusion.
One area.
It's...
They don't have, like, visibility either, right? Because, like...
No.
People either assume you're gay or they assume you're straight. Nobody assumes someone's bisexual. But then, if you're going to take away anything from this, assume everyone is bisexual.
Because everyone pretty much is.
Yeah.
So bisexuals, you can't get mad at everything because you're the majority. We're allowed to bitch about shit because we're the minority. You can't. You're 80% of the population.
So if we're gonna date our little bisexual college roommate and then she breaks our little hearts, we're gonna complain about it. So really, the actual takeaway is lesbians hold grudges.
Yes. Even if another lesbian breaks my heart, I hate lesbians forever.
Thank you for watching, and thumbs up. If you're bisexual, there should be a lot of thumbs up.
be everyone. And leave a comment with what it is exactly you bisexual, like what are you people?
Share your life. If you want to be the first to know when our Almost Adults movie's coming out, go to our website and enter your email. And we'll email you as soon as it's ready.
Thanks for watching.
See you next Monday.